My name is Pam Pierce, and I'm the founder of National Spay Alliance Foundation. We are a community outreach grassroots program trying to serve the needs of communities for pet overpopulation with affordable spay and neuter.
The idea is if we can reduce the population, if we make a direct impact on the number of animals that are being born every year, it'll make a direct impact on the number of animals going into animal control agencies. Typically animals here, when they go into a shelter, they don't come out.
Our program started in May of 2013. That's when I decided it was time to try and find some communities in need. We were working every other month in Georgia, and we would work for 4 or 5 days and run an average of 30 animals per day and go home with a waiting list of over 100 animals. That sort of drove home the point that Georgia was a great home base. From that point until November of 2015, we are at roughly 7,400 animals spayed and neutered.
We are a nonprofit. Our goal is really to reduce the population in Northwest Georgia in general to try and stop the influx of animals into shelters.
Not only is the population an explosion in comparison to more progressive animal welfare states, the resources are much diminished compared to others.
How much can I afford? Can I afford to feed this animal? Can I afford veterinary care? Can I afford spay and neuter? Because if you can't afford that animal, you sure can't afford another litter.
A lot of people just don't understand the impact that that one litter can make, because if there's 4 or 5 puppies in that litter and they reproduce, it really adds up.
When you look at other states like, say, Colorado, New York, Massachusetts, those kind of states, you see a lot more education when it comes to how to care for your pets. What we're trying to do is educate as well as try to manage the population.
Your dog has 12 puppies. What are you going to do? Or cats have a litter of kittens, and if you don't socialize them, then you have 4 kittens that are going to be wild. Then those kittens are going to reproduce, and then you're going to end up with a whole feral colony.
We have a 34-foot gooseneck trailer. It's a custom-built surgical rig. Inside of that, we have a prep table and we have a surgical table.
We do a mobile. We go to different counties and serve the people who cannot afford to go to a full-service veterinarian.
We'll have 2 technicians and 1 doctor that'll be in the rig all day long, and what they'll do is prep the animals, and then the doctor does the spay-neuter surgery.
It's not only high volume, it's also high quality, and it's also about keeping the price affordable.
We perform high volume, low cost spays and neuters for people who are lower income and really can't afford the care that's available at other clinics.
The way that somebody can help the National Spay Alliance Foundation is to donate funds. Funds are huge. They make a huge impact, whether it's $1, whether it's $100, whether it's $10,000. Every penny counts toward these animals' lives and toward the impact in the community.
We now know the most efficient way to help rural communities is by providing transport of their pets to our clinic locations. We're asking for your help in obtaining a transport van capable of holding 25 pets. With this, we'll be able to go into a community, pick up people's pets, provide the spay and neuter, and return them to their owners the same day.
I think current statistics are that there's 7 animals for every person in the United States. I think most important is help spreading the word on how important spaying and neutering really is.
You cannot adopt your way out of pet overpopulation. You must stop the growing numbers.
Spay one, save a ton.